Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 51 of our slow and immersive on mode run of Baldur's Gate 3. We're back again with Krusk and Minthara, our duo of characters. Krusk, well now level 10, about to level up, with Krusk being a level 4 rogue assassin and well, soon to be level 6 fighter champion. And Minthara is we respect her into the Great Old One warlock. In a previous few episodes, we defeated Merkel, got on the way to Baldur's Gate. There was lots of dialogue, and I was expecting the last episode to be a lot of dialogue too, but instead, major plot twist. Loving how much lore is being great immersive lore as well. Lots of dialogue, lots of story. Suddenly, kind of being poured upon us. And in the previous episode, we did make it to the Astral Prism. Discovered that the Guardian is in fact in a Lithid named the Emperor, only named that because of how powerful he's become in the form of a Lithid in Baldur's Gate once he escaped the Elder Brain. And he is here holding Orpheus and drawing on his power to protect us from the influence of the Absolute, or the Elder Brain that we now know it is. We did manage to resist his calls to eat the tadpole. That's exactly what gave him away to us when he was in the Guardian form. He keeps pushing his tadpole to us. From now on, we're definitely resisting it. We've been resisting it for all of Act 2. But our quest will now be to get rid of it and gain control of the Elder Brain and, put ourselves in a position of ultimate power where we can do what we want. Minthara is probably going to be the leader, and we're going to be her trustee, sort of like lieutenant or co-leader. But, Krusk has a lot of cunning himself, but she's got, the ambition and the strategic vision, I think. Whereas he has the cunning and the day-to-day, tactics and muscle, and so does and the authority. So there we are. There is the Emperor floating about. But let's go ahead and I've looted everything in between the episodes. There was a scroll of Conjure Elemental that was really good. Something good we found. Where is it? We were looting with Krusk. Anyway, but a few healing potions, even one of superior potion, maybe a couple of greater healing. Yeah, there it is. Scroll of Conjure Elemental. Yeah, not much else that was interesting. Oh, this is the Astral Touch Tadpole. We're going to keep it in our inventory. Yeah, not much else interesting. There is a Githyanki Slate that we need to read. But before we do that, let's go ahead and level up. Let's do Krusk first. We're level 6 fighter now, champion. We go to 89 HP, very nice. And all we need to do is pick a feat. Which is not easy. So, our choices come down to Savage Attacker or Ability Improvement plus 2 Dex. Plus 2 Dex will not give us any more AC because we already have Medium Armor Master and we're already getting plus 3 AC. We're at 19 and we're wearing Medium Armor, guaranteeing those crits don't come through. I doubt we're gonna change that, to be honest. So what we need now is, more damage. Plus 1 to Dex would give us, however, plus 1 Initiative. We've been doing fine on Initiative. We do have Alert as our first feat, so we got plus 5 to Initiative. We do still have plus 4 from Dex, so that's plus 9. We're also carrying that Bow of Awareness for a plus 10. And we've always came first in Initiative. Now, we're obviously going to face, more difficult enemies. But even then, I doubt many of them are going to have more than plus 10. It would be nice to have plus 1 Initiative, but it's not necessary. We'd also have plus 1 to hit in both hands. We do have 2 weapon fighting, so both of our hands hit as hard as as the main hand, and we also have extra attack now, so we have at least 3 attacks with Action Surge, 5 attacks on the first turn. Those are guaranteed crits. Typically, though, we don't really need the chance to hit because our chance to hit is always high because we always attack with advantage because of the Knife of the Undermountain King and such, and we're always obscured. We mostly rely, on that for chance to hit. We don't need the plus 1 Dex for the damage. It's nice. That's plus 3 damage if we do 3 attacks on a normal turn. But we really rely on our crits for damage. And so I think Savage Attacker is the choice, because we need more damage. And Savage Attacker will provide us with more damage, because we roll crits, we roll dice on typical hit, we roll not 2 but 3 dice as a half orc on our crits, and we do crit quite often. I think our crit chance right now is 25% base or 20%, and with advantage it's more like 40-50. So yeah, and plus with like any poison and such, that's any coatings applied to our weapons. And we do wear the Broodmother's Revenge, giving us a 1d6 of poison on every hand. Yeah, Savage Attacker. We are re-rolling on a 1 or 2 damage with Knife of the Undermountain King. I do, however, think from my reading online, I think Savage Attacker does stack properly with it, such that if it's a 1 or a 2, you re-roll because you have Knife of the Undermountain King. And if you then hit like some sort of number, you then re-roll again, I think, and you get like a Savage Attacker. So let's see. I kind of roughly remember what our damage was. I think Savage Attack will help us. If somehow, if it's bugged and it doesn't work the way we thought, I will allow myself to respec. But right now, I think Savage Attacker is the way to go. Yeah, we could go for, yeah, we could go for Dex. That's the only really other choice. Really, right? Yeah, we don't really need a mobile. Yeah, could do with more movement. We have enough with soul branding from Minthara. We have enough movement. We're also a rogue, so we can always bonus action dash. Lucky is a good one, but it's a little late in the game now to get it. I feel like this one you have to get at like level 4, level 6 or 8 latest. Otherwise, you're like, you know, you went half the game without using this. It's only 3 times per long rest. Great weapon, not heavily armored, durable, dungeon delver. Yeah, dual wielder. Dual wielder would give us +1 AC. Is that worth a feat, though? We'd rather kill people quickly. Yeah. Yeah, let's go with Savage Attacker. We'll have to monitor our damage. Hopefully our damage improves. It's pretty good already, but, you know, never have too much damage. Now, Minthara moves up to level 10. Subclass features, Thought Shield, Psychic Resistance, and Elder Being shields your brain. You gain resistance to psychic damage, and your patron doesn't appreciate attempts to attack your mind. When you take psychic damage, your attacker takes the same damage. Very thematic. Again, we're kind of role-playing the Great Old One as her making a pact with her like inner self. And I feel like this is a, you know, something unthinkable and unspeakably ancient entity, yeah. Because she's turned down Lolth, she's turned down Absolute. She's been used by everyone, so she's now kind of like very much within herself, very concentrated to protect her mind. So I really like these subclass features and how they play into her, like thematically into the playthrough and into the way we are role playing Minthara. So really loving these. Not that, to be honest, there is all that much psychic damage in the game. I think there might be more in Act 3. But yeah, these are good features. We do get a cantrip. Now, when I started this playthrough, patch 8 wasn't even out, so I never planned for this. I think I was gonna take Poison Spray, because although here it says 2 dice 12, I think that actually already accounts for the fact that it's gonna be upgraded. But I think we take Booming Blade, because, yeah, now that it's available, it's a no-brainer. It's a really good one. So let's take Booming Blade. Strike with your weapon, afflicting your foe with a resonance that hurts them for 2 to 16 thunder damage when they move. Yeah. She needs more damage. She will hit hard. She will move away. She might push people away. Blade Ward is hard to use unless you're a fighter, and you could use this with like Action Surge or Potion of Speed. Friends we don't need. Mage Hand, nah, none of this we need. Yeah. Booming Blade. She needs, if there's one thing I would add to Minthara, is more damage on her, like, melee. She's a competent melee fighter, but she could get a bit more oomph. Certainly. Now, here, that's the Shadow Blade, that's not for us. Yeah, level 5. Let's do Dominate Person. Alright, this make a humanoid fight alongside you. If we can build up our Arcane Acuity, which we have had some opportunity to do, although not very often, but if we build it up to 10, we can actually dominate even like a very strong enemy, and we will not break concentration, and our DC will be so high once we get our charisma up to 20 as well, but that's only going to happen at level 12. We'll get that up to 20. It will be so high that it will be impossible to shake off. So yeah, and thematically this fits us. Again, she's all about like mind domination, commanding people with charisma. I mean, as we discussed many times before, I feel like charisma is the stat that represents Minthara. Now, changing out spells. I'm hoping we make use of more dissonant whispers. Mirror image we haven't used, but really we kind of think we should have a few times. Dominant hold person. Cloud of daggers has been amazing for us, right? That's really the one we use the most. Edward's Black Tentacles is huge. That has like been a game changer. These two. Counter spell, yeah, it's alright. I think it will shine in Act 3 as enemies. Well, to be honest though, as we counter higher spells, we need a really good roll to counter them. But we're gonna get a third spell slot, I think, at level 11 as well. So that's good. I don't think we get it at level 10. Yeah, I think it's level 11. So then we'll definitely be a bit looser with our spells. Fear, to be honest, is a really good one. We just haven't used it, but we haven't fought a lot of enemies with weapons. I think that, again, that might change in Act 3. Hunger of Hadar, again, good one. Blinded, all that helped us. Yeah, slow we've used like once. We now have Hold Monster. Yeah, like, what would we change it to? If we change the spell, is there anything we, like, want? Having Dimension Door on, like, speed dial is nice, but the thing is, we have, like, scrolls of it, and you don't use it, like, every fight or anything. Dominate Beast we used to have, but there aren't that many. There's, like, one beast in the game. Blight for damage, it's a good one if we ever fight plant, which happens like once in the game. Detect Thoughts. I wonder if Minthara has Detect Thoughts. Can she give Detect Thoughts to Krusk? Maybe. Misty Step, we have the boots, we have the amulet, we're wearing the boots. We also have scrolls, don't need this every fight. Cloud of Madness, maybe. Yeah. I think we're fine. We're fine with our choices. Let's go. Alright, so that's level 10. Before I forget, let's go read that Yankee Slate here. A bit of lore, and then we jump through. I really don't want to waste any more healing potions. Not waste, but spend. So I'm hoping. Okay, we've kept the Githzerai Mine Barrier after the long rest, so I guess that is permanent. Maybe that's until we go down. Just like with that Leviathan's Love and whatnot. So we'll try not to go down. What does that give us again? Advantage on intelligence saving throws. Yeah, not too useful. But okay, let's have a look at this slate. Symbolic drawings etched over a forgotten text. Two figures, one an imposing female with a regal aspect, the other a devil, his face twisted with wry charm. Their hands meet in the exchange of an artifact, the Astral Prism. So is that Blackith, or is that... Yeah, I think that's Blackith. He made a deal with the devil, yeah. Or was it... No, it was the Gith that went down to the devil. And she got the Astral Prism... No, I thought she got the dragons. Anyway, fine. That's the most important thing. Should we click on this? That's fine. Let's leave this alone. Let's just jump through. Give ourselves this since we can. Let's go ahead and jump through. Hopefully we actually get the long rest and get everything back. Let's go. Are you sure you want to leave the astral plane? Okay, let's chat to this guy. Maybe there's more dialogue with him?
Consider using the tadpole. Your evolution will be a benefit to us both.
Fine. Let's have a look at this guy.
The orb hums with cerebral magic. Permeable. Impenetrable. Within it, Githyanki Prince is as silent as a corpse, but for the murmur of his powers being siphoned away.
Is there more to explore here? I think we kind of jumped over. Okay, let's just get back. I don't want to miss anything. Oh, actually, we have one thing we did find here also is on that prelate. We found Boots of Uninhibited Kushigo, if you're interested, which adds your wisdom modifier to your damage. Like I said, can't wait to play Monk. It's a really nice class, very different, and I have a good playthrough for him planned. Oh, well, this kind of ruined the surprise, to be honest. Ooh. Wait, what's this? Oh, this is where they entered from. Can we actually get here? Do we need to get here? Just don't want to miss any like nice items or something. Sorry, should have probably explored that in between episodes. Let's have a quick look. Interesting flowers in their brains. I don't know. Maybe there will be a need for them later. So let's just check this out. This is where we've come through now. I don't think we can jump there. Can we?
Maybe I should.
Yes, we can.
No, this is good.
Oh, wow. Divine Bone Shard. Yeah, we found one of those and it did give us a vitriol. Yankee. Oh, wow. Vein. Okay. There is something here. Void Bulb. Okay, fine. Let's just quickly loot this then. Oh, wow. Scroll of Utterlucus Freezing Sphere. Okay, there is stuff here. Broken pike. Just drop that straight away though. Right, sword. That. Not sure where Minthara is. Is she coming or not? She got stuck here.
To what end? Out of my way.
Let's have a look at this guy. I think if you click on her, I walk around with her to heal more of those lines. Oh, another inscribed Githyanki slate. Pike. Another pike.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
The slate is scarred with faded symbols, carved over with a drawing. It depicts an army training. Their commander stands proudly at the center, his face marked with scars, his eyes burning with bright passion. High above, a comet streaks across the sky. Now this must be the honor guard. Okay. Can we? Looks like we can.
I'll take that.
Another divine bone shard. Let's see if we can make something out of it in alchemy later. Gishrat Kazad, does he have anything for us? No, she. For us. What's Weaver Moss? Very important. Okay, now we. Okay, fine. We need to get all the way back, I guess. There's nothing else here for us. Gonna be a bit of a trek. Trek back.
By my oath.
Stuck. Too far. What do you mean? Come on. Come on, Krusk made it. Why can't she? She has less strength, but so does he. Really? 10 and 10. Oh, come on. Your target is too far. You just made it. Ugh.
Quick march.
Okay. Can you jump down there? Oh, yeah, there you are. Fine. Hurry up.
How much farther can I go?
There we go. Not sure what's going on there. We have the same strength, so the same jump distance. Let's try again, please. Alright, let's go, guys. That's it. Now we're heading into Act 3. Here we come, guys. Come a long way. Thank you all for sticking with me. All your comments. We're here. Let's go. Act 3, here we come. Oop, come on. I still expect some sort of like massive cinematic. Free Orpheus. I don't want free Orpheus. Okay, let's go. Let's go chat to Minthara again. Okay, we actually can loot these guys now. Oh, these actually... Oh, these dudes actually died. Interesting. I think it would be cool if they followed us through the portal if we didn't come on this side and make the final fight harder. Okay, she's gone. Jahira is gone. Okay. Fine, let's just get some sleep. Let's chat to Minthara quickly. Did she have something to say after this encounter with the Illithid? Okay, Isabel is in here.
Let's have a
Very
look.
bush. Oh, yeah, she does have something to say. Nice, she does have something to say. Let's have a look what she has to say.
As you approach Minthara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious. Then it retreats, soft as a whisper.
Sorry. Old habits.
What are you apologizing for? I need to set some rules about tadpole usage. I felt you peering into my mind. What are you hoping to find? Push into her mind. I think this is the romance. Is this the right time? I hope it is. So what are you apologizing for? Is like what I say, like we don't mind her pushing into our mind. Gotta do. You gotta do want to establish some boundaries, to be honest. Right? We need to set some rules about tadpole usage. Yeah, some boundaries. I felt you peering into my mind. What are you hoping to find? Push into her mind. Not sure. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of stuck here. What are you apologizing? What's the right thing? Push into her mind. Approach Madara, you feel her mind reaching out to yours, tentative and curious. I mean, it's fine. She can read what you... Yeah, so what are you apologizing for? We're okay with her reading our mind. Can set some boundaries, but we're like, you know, like true love, so we got nothing to hide. Push into her mind.
At first, she seems to invite you inside. But then a coldness settles across your mind like morning frost, and you lose contact with her.
Wait! Let me speak. When we first met, before moonrise, I intruded on your thoughts without hesitation and took what I needed from your memories. I would not do that again, unless I had reason to think you were hiding something from me. And I do not. I did not think we would ever share anything more than an uneasy alliance, born of our mutual enmity for the Absolute. I was wrong. A deeper bond has grown between us. I trust you. But I would like to touch your thoughts again, now that my mind is my own. May I?
Oh, I love her character. Got like, you know, different sides to her, like a real human. Alright, only if I can see your thoughts as well. Why the sudden interest in my thoughts? If you trust me, why do you need to poke around inside my head? No, I respect my person. No. Only if I can see your thoughts as well.
Of course. I do not hide anything from you. Until my time in the cult of the Absolute, I had spent little time on the surface, except to raid and pillage. I did not expect to find any outside the Underdark who saw the world as I do, and wanted from the world what I want. I did not expect you.
No. Yeah, I guess we should let each other see our race. Like, trust is important to both of these. They haven't been betrayed many times in their lives. So like being, you know, both of them being willing to share their like inner thoughts in the tadpole, that clearly signals to both of them that they trust each other a lot, right? You're rather special yourself. Yeah, I'm flattered. She's clearly coming on to us. I understand you well enough, but I don't like you very much now. You're rather special yourself.
I have been told that I am special since my mother first held me in her arms. The burden of expectation. Before the absolute, I lived a life of certainties. I knew that I was destined for greatness because I was born to it. I also knew that my inherited privilege came with a cost. That the bonds of fellowship and family could be broken by envy and ambition. I could not enjoy the taste of food for fear of poisoning, and I could not enjoy the company of lovers and friends because I feared they hid knives behind their smiles. In spite of the danger, I was happy. I knew myself, and I understood the world around me. Now, nothing is certain. Without Lolth, without the absolute, without my home, I do not know myself. But you do, I think. Show me myself through your eyes. Let me see what I am to you.
Open your mind. Let her in. I prefer to just tell you. No, you need to figure this out yourself. Bad idea, you wouldn't like what you saw. No, open your mind. Let her in.
She joins her thoughts with yours, and you are as one. You share in her strength of mind and formidable will, but also the doubts that eat at her conviction. Those doubts cluster in swarms, and the thickest is around her sense of self. She pushes past, revealing the image of her you hold in your mind. What does she see?
A lover. An ally. A friend. A survivor. A lover. No? Yeah, let's not beat around the bush. An ally. She's not a friend. A survivor. A lover.
The cold shell of
Nice.
Minthara's mind melts away, and you are drawn into the heart of her. Warm, passionate, and dangerous.
I have never lacked confidence, but this conflict seems so much bigger than the two of us. It frightens me. I do not know if we will survive it, but whatever life remains to us, I would gladly spend it fighting at your side and lying with you at night.
Oh, yes. The true duo comes together. There's nothing I want more.
Her mind touches yours, feather light and hesitant. A stark contrast to the confidence with which her thoughts intruded on yours in the past.
Tonight, there will be no voices, no orders, no gods. I belong only to you.
Nice. Okay, so can we finally long rest and get into Act 3? Let's go. Wait. Hang on a minute. I do not like this. I do not like this. Because I think it bugged out because it was like a cutscene.
Unnerving though it is, if we are to face an elder brain, we could have no better ally than an illithid. The Emperor is the reason we have made it this far. And if the Gith Prince's suffering is the price of our survival, so be it.
I completely agree. The Emperor has offered us a special tadpole. We'll become partial mind flayers, but we'll be great. But we'll get great powers in turn.
We will need every advantage to survive the battles that are to come. And my illithid parasite has already shown its worth. If this superior tadpole is capable of unlocking my mind's full potential, it is a tempting proposition. I am surprised you have not drawn on its power yourself.
Use it to become greater. Perhaps I'll share it with you later, but not yet.
As you should. When I am stronger, we are stronger.
Indeed. Leave. Okay, let me just check, guys, if this is bugged out. I mean, there must have been a scene, or is there no cutscene for the second romance? Let me just pause the recording and see if that bugged out or not. I'll be really upset if it was. Alright, guys, and we're back, and no, apparently, sorry, quick Google. I mean, I'm okay with Googling now that we've discovered this ourselves, but no, there is no cutscene. What a letdown, though. Oh, come on. Yeah, there is no cutscene. That was just it, just that dialogue just ends like that, and that's that. Fine. Let's proceed. I don't know, are we finally in Act 3 or not? Seriously. Okay. There's no one in our camp. I'm trying to remember, what is our morning routine? I guess we don't know if we need this just yet. In terms of our items, I'm gonna keep this because I do think this is now will be dialogue heavy. Elixirs, right?
In your name.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off on popping off an elixir. Right, let's see, how is our relationship now? Very good. Happy and easily convinced, yep. Okay, I'm gonna hold off.
Not as bad as it could have.
On elixirs from Minthara. We obviously want the vigilance.
Have a lot
But
on
let's
my
see
mind.
first if we act like. I think it's.
Well, in it.
Yeah, let's see. There's probably gonna be like a ton of dialogue. Oh, again, like. We'll probably get more. She only has 3. Drink Krusk. No.
I am listening.
Fine. Minthara can drink this. Yeah, okay, she needs. I mean, there probably will be some action. So I'm gonna do this. Give this gold to Minthara here. Somehow she has 2,500. Yeah, it went into one of the bags, I think. Bags. It's
No
not
one's
the
stopped me
bugs.
yet.
Viciousness. Yeah, 3 of those. Yeah, 3. How much of a hill giant? Still have like 8 of those. Drink with Krusk. Pop one of these. We can always switch it out.
At the ready.
Yeah, okay, fine. Let's just get on with it already. Give me Act 3. Where's the big cinematic? A real letdown that there wasn't the second cinematic with Minthara. I mean, I don't think you get that many of these in the game. I have to say, so far, the first cinematic was the feistiest one. Well, Minthara's cinematic versus Lae'zel. I picked Minthara. For sure, that was definitely the feistiest romance cinematic, although I haven't seen any others. I was really looking forward to the second one. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, okay, Isabel's here. Them aliens. Okay, let's see if they have anything to say about the Emperor.
Looking forward to a bit of rest, if I'm honest. It's been a long century.
Begone, friend. I have a darling to adore.
How do you intend to spend your newfound freedom? You should join my camp permanently. We can fight the powers of evil together. Oh, really? She can be an... She can be a companion? Really? Okay, how do you intend to spend your newfound freedom?
I am free from my bonds, but not my duty. The dead 3 are risen. The dead 2 remain. You must face them. I will help.
Actually, if she joins us for all of those like boss fights, that would actually be pretty cool. If you heal her enough, I guess she can be useful. But you need to heal her like non-stop during those fights. I have a question for you,
Pray,
Daniel.
ask, and I will tell.
They already asked for that. Alright, fine. let's get on with it. I really hope we don't have to like long rest again right now to get out of here. I'd be really pissed if we consume these elixirs for nothing. Don't really understand what we're supposed to do. Leave camp? I guess. The river of Chiantar flows from Erebor all the way to Baldur's Gate. There we are. Leave Act 2, Baldur's Gate just over the horizon. The city awaits. I don't know if that popped up on the recording.
We must find where Gortash and Orin have established themselves and take their nether stones.
Agree. Okay, here we are, guys. We've left Act 2. It's not an achievement for reaching Act 3, it's an achievement for leaving Act 2. Alright, let's just double back, see what's around here. Nothing. Fine. Let's move forward, guys. Here we are.
Maybe I need more
Completely
pockets.
blind. Act 3. First time ever. Okay, we do have our elixirs. We have we have guidance for any special dialogue. Let's see where are we? It doesn't say the name of the area. Fine. Backpack. This potion. More backpacks. Potions. Cared for boots. Rose morsel. Enough to be Crimson's cage, but enough to... Waypoint discovered. Rivington. Okay. Oh, who's that?
Excuse me. I can't find my mum.
Yenna. Where did you last see her? What's your name? That's your problem, kid. Get lost. I mean, we are an urchin. I'm trying to remember. I mean, I'm trying to remember, what did we do with the kids in Grove? I guess we did help them, yeah, that's because we do have the ring of protection, sorry, yeah, I remember, yeah, so we did help them. We do have like a soft spot for kids because we're an urchin. We didn't murder them in the end ourselves, but the goblins did. But yeah, we put Minthara above kids, but I mean, as long as we can do both, I guess we should help her out. Where did you last see her?
She was sick. She had spots on her face and hands. She went to go get some herbs, and she was supposed to come back the same day. That was last 10 day, though.
Probably dead. I don't know where your mum is, but here, take a few coins. You must be hungry. Take some food. Let's go find a guard. They'll be able to help you. Sounds like your mum is probably dead. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of Krusk would. He wouldn't see this as being cruel. He would see this as being, like, realistic and grown up. And to just, like, give this guy the truth and let him deal with it. Like, you know, like when he was an urchin. It sounds like your mum's probably dead.
That means you don't come back.
Really, she approves.
My mum is coming back, though. She's looking for me. If you see her, tell her Yenna's looking for her. It's really scary when you're alone without your mum.
Nope.
Private word would be nice.
I do not understand why the matrons, patriarchs of the city do not open their gates to the refugees.
Okay, so these are refugees. I agree, they should offer them shelter from the danger that is coming. I'm surprised to hear you suggesting aid for those in need. Yeah. They're not in the city's responsibility. The patriarchs have a right to turn away anyone they wish. I'm surprised to hear you suggesting aid for those in need.
I was not suggesting they be allowed to roam free. They should be put to work. The city needs laborers and fodder to protect it.
Right, what did we expect? I thought she was changing there. Yep, nope. Are you suggesting they be used as slaves? It's only fair that they should earn their keep. Yeah, that's what Krask thinks. They'd be better off seeking help elsewhere if all they can hope for here is to die for Baldur's Gate. It's only fair. They should earn their keep. They get protection, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
And
nice.
if they work hard enough for long enough, the city might allow them to earn their freedom one day.
Agree. Nice. Some more approval from Minthara. Very nice. The ship is very good. Excellent. Alright, so what do we see here?
Up on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
We've been seeing that for days. My feet hurt.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
You'll have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now.
Talk to this guy.
Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs all of my attention.
Yeah, it's a bunch of refugees trying to enter
Up on the hill.
I see it. It's up there and we're down here.
Okay, let's maybe... No, I'm not sure, guys, sorry. Trying to, like, make sure I don't miss anything, but I feel like let's walk down, just get, like, the...
Should have killed the little monsters.
They were provoked. The child was poking them, prodding them while they were trying to work.
What are you calling this?
I should arrest you all for gross negligence.
Keep a sharp eye out. Redcaps are on the loose. One's deemed too violent to work. And not one of these circus folk seem bothered by it.
Redcaps are missing.
Okay, there's some sort of circus here.
How
They're
many
trying to get in. Klaus. Okay, I just want to get the lay of the land here. Explore this. So this is Rivington. Kind of want to understand why they're not letting them in. Iwan, Gething.
Come on patrol with me.
What in the hells was that?
For a moment, I thought the city might sink into the Underdark.
What's the rush, Sob? Can't we stay here for a bit?
The Absolute Army. What's the plan?
Okay, let's maybe come back and just start exploring for where we've come from. Sorry, guys. Kind of a little bit confused, a little bit overwhelmed.
Sorry, you have...
So there is some sort of circus waiting here. What are these?
What are you calling this business? Cheap and cheerful. Refugees for hire.
Let's look for this guy, actually.
Up on the hill.
Clearly something going on here.
Stay back. You're in my house.
The house was empty.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
Calm down and tell me what's going on. You certainly know how to make people feel welcome. Does no one we meet ever get along? The army of the Absolute is mere days away and you're bickering over property ownership.
This is my home. I may pride myself on my philanthropy, but I draw the line at being a halfway house. Zenobia and I are just navigating a slight contractual disagreement. Not that it's any of your concern.
Failed that. Rogue persuasion. Look, I know the guild's rates. I'll solve your problem for half the cost. Yeah, we're sword for hire. You're right, it's not. I'll leave you to it. I'm sure I could intimidate that guy. Yeah, let's go for the rogue option. Oh, nice. Yeah. We have that guidance, charisma, not our forte. We get -1, but we'll get a +2. Nice. Charisma check, man.
You don't exactly look desperate for gold, but I can't help but admire such solid business acumen. Very well. Get the job done, and you'll be paid and be in my good graces.
Do you think you're clever coming in and undercutting us, sweetheart? We were about to make a bit of extra cash before you butted in. You owe the guild a cut.
Is the little dog trying to intimidate us? If it continues to bark, I will snap its neck.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
We know the guild, but we're Krusk, even before he met Minthara and, embarked on this quest, he's outside the guild. He's like this absolute, like maverick. So yeah, we're not going to be intimidated by her over my dead. By intimidation, I could give you that gold, but then I just take it back after I killed you. Knock some sense into her. Yeah, let's just snap her neck. I suppose I agree. What is this cut? Yeah, like you don't talk to Krusk like that. Just give it to her. 17, but we got the elixir, so that's nice. We do have inspirations as well. Oh, you do not. We are level 10. Okay, you do not talk to us like that.
That was a mistake on your part, sweetie. A mistake the guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
Oh, alright. 800 XP. I'll take that. Now, Ben Golowitz.
I see those animals are out of the picture. Can we stay now? Or are you going to turn us next?
Rogue. Take this coin, find a safe house in the city. You don't want mercenaries near your kids. Or intimidation. This is private property and you need to leave, or I'll make you. How did you end up here?
Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you?
Yeah, look, this place doesn't belong to you. Get out, or I'll have you thrown out. Yeah, sorry mate, but not how it works.
You're seriously gonna throw us out? Throw my child out? You're just as bad as the rest of them. Don't worry, we'll go. May Torm split open that hard, blackened heart of yours someday.
Get out of here.
All's well that ends well, eh? I'm sure the guild will be in touch with any concerns.
The squatters are gone. The house is all yours.
At long last! Here's your payment, as we agreed. I've got so much to do now, I'd really better get on with it. Excuse me, would you?
Nice. Throwing our weight around a little bit. 320 noble, exerting judgment. Nice, yeah. I thought this would be very much on point for us. We chased the refugees out of Arthur Grigorio's house. He reward us handsomely. I mean, 320 is not really handsomely, but it will do. Okay, what do we have?
You'll be in a big...
Now let's have a look what's out here. There's probably some beef going on here. Fist Locken.
Oh, gods. Not another protester. Go talk to Nestor if you must. I've got plenty on my plate with these mewling geese.
Okay.
No, we pay taxes for you to protect us, not these intruders.
Berg
I'm
Draugr.
paid to take down troublemakers, so don't make trouble.
Okay, not really our business. It's just kind of talk. I don't even know which NPCs to talk to or not. Berg Draugr.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
How charitable of you. You help them how? Well, that sounds lucrative.
Indeed. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Alright, so he's a merchant, so you buy their heirlooms and valuables at a low rate. Genius, I applaud you. You're taking advantage of the desperate. Yes, he is. And what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring? Oh, sounds like you've got wares for sale. Mind if I take a look? Let's do this first. I'm not gonna applaud him. He is taking advantage of the desperate, but it's just kind of the way Krusk sees the world. And what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring?
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all, as do I.
Wait, this isn't about gold for you, is it? There's more in this than you're letting on. Could get Minthara to chat to him. She's going to be the one trading with him anyway. So let's maybe leave. I hope that dialogue stays there.
I took you for one of them for a moment. These wretches have nowhere to call home. Indeed, you'd be. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Oh, we can actually get even guidance from Krusk. 18. So we do a 13 to 16. And I'll fail this. Yeah, persuasion, charisma. Boom.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are cannier than I first gave credit to be. I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele. But I think you've earned a peek.
Ooh. That's it? You're just a merchant?
Just a merchant. At least look at what's on offer before you embarrass yourself.
Alright, show me your wares. What have you got? Dilute oil of sharpness, drop poison. Oh, oil of accuracy is not bad. We have oil of bane. If we ever wanted to change our gloves, we would take it. It's 88 gold, to be honest. Accuracy we could do. Chain of lightning. Okay, let's look at the items first. Let's go from the back. Nymph cloak, very rare. Dominate person. We already have dominate person though. Interesting though. Is that once per long rest, I assume, right? Yeah. Fine. But it's kind of like if you don't have it, it means you're not a caster. If you're not a caster, you don't have high DC anyway, so putting it on like Krusk or anyone else, you can't cast it because the DC is too low. So, questionable. But, I mean, this could save us a spell slot, but I'd rather wear the Cloak of Protection. Okay. A Robe of Supreme Defenses, Exquisite Focus. While concentrating, you add your spellcasting ability modifier to your saving throws and gain a +1 bonus to armor class. That is really good. While concentrating. Yeah, well, yeah, +1 AC, spellcasting ability modifier. to your saving throws. Okay. Not for us, obviously, but an interesting one. Sethan. Sethan Spiritual, Great Axe, Sethan Reduce. Okay, the Big Axe. Fine. I guess you have Transmutation spell there and some sort of... Yeah, you can summon a Spiritual Great Axe. Fine. Hellrider Longbow, Heightened Awareness. Gain +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. I'm not even going to finish reading that. Fiendish Fire. Once per turn, a creature hit by this weapon will possibly be afflicted with fairy fire. How much? 3,400. Gotta be kidding me. Fine. Dwarven Thrower. This weapon will return to its owner when thrown. That's nice. Really, by default. Thrown and versatile. A dwarf throwing this warhammer deals an extra 1d8. Wow, so doubles pretty much the damage. If the target is a large, huge, or gargantuan creature, the strike deals an additional 2d6. That's really good. I knew about this item from reading. I didn't know where you get it, but I have a playthrough planned for dwarves. My favorite. Okay, dagger. That's good. Could be something good for us. Cold Snap, offhand only, chilling counter. When a creature misses you with an attack, it must succeed a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be chilled. And it gives AC +1. Wow. Be chilled for 2 turns. Effect ability is vulnerable to cold damage and resistant to fire damage. An AC +1, that's interesting. It's a good one. For our halfling run, for like a shadow sorcerer, for Hexblade. But not for us, I don't think. I mean, it won't go anywhere. But we don't need vulnerability to cold. We don't... AC +1 would be nice, but I mean, obviously we have better weapons in our hands. Fine, okay. Well, Chain Lightning would be nice to get. The rest we don't really need. Like, really, with a discount, this is 3,400. It does give +3 to initiative. I think this is the one for Krusk, to be honest, though. Gain a +3 to initiative and advantage on perception. Once per turn, a creature hit by this weapon will possibly be afflicted with fairy fire. It's fine. We don't really shoot that often, so all we really need from a longbow, though, is the passives. So yeah, this is the one for Krusk, because we need initiative. We did lose initiative like a couple of times to big bosses, but I mean, he has +1 now. This is basically the same. But even on Minthara, though, guys, +3 is almost like an elixir of vigilance. So we're definitely... This is priority number 1. Can we muster enough gold to get it? Okay. What's the most valuable thing we can sell, I guess? Brilliance we don't need. Casting a spell in melee. Get rid of that. Oh, I don't think we can get this. Ritual Dagger of Shar with necrotic damage. So we're gonna sell that. 500. Yeah, I doubt we can get 500 here. Maybe we have something in our camp. Kushigo. Ooh. No, it's only worth 100 when you sell it. We could just steal this from him. Your weapon attack deals an additional 1/4 necrotic. Dark Justicia gauntlets. We already sold the Dark Justicia armor, so Mercolite Scourge, Spear of Knights, Slicing Sword and such. Oh man, we need 300. Really, we don't even have 300. You gain +1 bonus to spell save DC and initiative. I mean, Arcane Acuity has proven itself to be, you know, the thing. So potentially we could sell this. Circle of Bones. Allied undead within 6 meters are resistant. Anyway, dead. No, that's not for us either. Yes. Yes, we can get it. We give up a lot for it, but to be honest, not that we've been using these. I think we do it, right? I think this is all the gold we have, right? Yeah, we don't need any of these items. Circle of Bones, that's from Merkel. From Catholic Thorn. We're not gonna animate dead. Yeah. Fistbreaker Helm is fine to sell. Arcane Acuity is definitely stronger than that. Okay. I mean, this is an amazing bow. Well, I mean, Minthara is not gonna get it because yeah, we need the 2-hand crossbows, to be honest. I mean, for Cross, advantage on perception is nice. Does he really need +3 to initiative? He's always on top anyway. Yeah, Minthara is not gonna put it. Yeah, we need the dual crossbows on her for the Arcane Acuity. Sorry, maybe I was wrong actually. +3 to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Yeah, Minthara is not going to use it. It's going to be Krusk. I guess let's get it. I mean, we'll get more gold later, right? I mean, what else could be incredible that we could get? And we have really, like, our builds are pretty complete. I doubt, to be honest, there's going to be a lot of items we're going to want. Cross does shoot occasionally, right? So, fine. We did pass a check here, so this is clearly like a very rare item. I'm gonna go for it. These wares are too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. Who's your supplier?
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
Alright. Okay, well. Yeah, I'll ride a bow. Bow of Awareness, +1 to initiative, 6 to 11. I mean, it's an upgrade. Yeah. I mean, I don't like him having a long bow, but yeah, we now have absolutely crazy initiative. So we don't need that dex. Yeah, +12.
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Okay. Alright. So this is Ferg Rogger. Okay. Thaldrin.
Don't pay me any mind now. I'm just trying to make sure everyone gets fed.
Yeah. Path lies before me. Let's leave her alone. Let's go and explore. Fendon.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through those abandoned farmlands, and I'm a sociable sort.
Okay. These are just the merchants?
To be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed with wretched refugees, this place isn't bad at all.
That guy doesn't actually show up as a merchant on the map. That's very interesting. Yeah, he really doesn't. Ferg. Yeah. Okay, so he must be like a secret merchant. Cool. I'm glad we encountered him. Man, I don't even know where to go. So many things. This is clearly like a flaming fist thing. Is this Manip Nestor? Let's go chat to him.
I need a quick word. Donations?
Donations for what? Fighter deception. Fist Krusk reporting for duty, sir. I was asked to check on the barn. I'll make a donation. What do you need? I'm actually here to trade. I mean, we always go for donation, for deception. So let's go for it. Not even sure why I need it. Oh, but we have inspirations, so. Come on, 18. I'm curious now. What is in the barn? We have +8. Come on, we have to 6. Oh, come on. Get out of here. Come on. What are these rolls? Oh, I'm curious now. come on. We have +8. Yeah, there we are. A lot of charisma checks here. Maybe we should have Minthara walk around. But he wouldn't have those, yeah, he wouldn't have those options though.
And I wasn't informed. Bloody meddling flames. What are you still looking at? You've got a job to do. Hop to it.
Okay. So we gotta have a look at the barn. What's in the barn? Requisitioned barn. Okay. Nestor's warning. This Broadhorn.
I hear you've been given permission to be here. Don't disappoint me.
Okay. Nestor's warning. It seems I have to remind some of you that what is in the barn is for the refugees, not for your dinner. Next one I find skimming from the top cleans the latrine for the rest of the month. Oh, okay, so this is just storage for stuff. Requisition barn. Is there anything we're gonna find here for ourselves? Alright. Look like it. I guess we could have snuck through here. Fine. Did cost us, what, 2 inspirations? Yeah. Okay, we still have 1 in our back pocket. So this is all basically all stolen. We're fine with stealing.
You best not piss away Manip Nestor's good graces. I hear Worms Rock Prison is rather cold this time of year.
Shabby wooden doors. Okay, there's a guard on this side. Okay, so there's clearly stuff here though. Donations chest.
Softer than a whisper.
We have gloves of thievery. Let's try it, right? Gloves of thievery. We also have smuggler's ring.
Not now, if I must.
Minthara, like, be our lookout. While we... Oh.
At your bidding.
Come on.
Searching.
Oh, no, not Minthara. Minthara stands here.
I can't waste
Cross can get this, right?
Come on, open up.
Really? Really? We only have 1 tool. Oh, come on. Really? With advantage, we couldn't do it. Oh, nice. Jesus, last 2 tools we have. Oh, nice. Urchin. Give nothing back. Okay, sort of normal clothes. Remedial potion antidote, fine. We'll take this. Not sure if that's really worth it, but
no one back home will ever believe
I would
this.
suggest we get out of here ASAP, because he's gonna shout like thief, thief, and whatnot. Okay. Oh, fine. We got an inspiration back out of it, so. We could even rob this heavy chest, I guess, right? I think we could if we had the time. We need more thieves' tools, though. Can't believe we've run out. Let's just switch back to Gloves of Power. And Whispering Promise. Yep. Okay. Wooden chest, Tinker
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice.
I know the way you treat the refugees around here is terrible. What happened to you?
Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do?
I'm guessing they didn't let you in. What's your business?
Well, I was going to sell the finest alchemical tinkerings the gate had ever seen, but the bureaucrats had other ideas. They talked some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Sharess's caress by now, not waddling about in filth.
Oh, sorry guys, getting a phone call. We're actually up on the hour, sorry, I'm expecting a delivery here. Sorry, give me a sec, I'll just pause for a second. Sorry guys, delivery, I can't find the address. Okay. So we're up on the hour a little bit. I think we're gonna explore a little more here, since we're in the exploration mode. Let's see, what do I have? The Traveler's Chest. Okay, this guy... We've got fine alchemical ingredients. Sorry guys, let me just remind myself, what did he say? Papers and correct filing to throw me in this slum. Okay.
It's only a couple of pots. I'll do it.
What are these?
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister. Grr.
Okay, guess there's more here. Wow, there's... Maybe that wasn't the army, those tents, yeah, that we saw from up top. I think it was, oh, let's have a look at here. I think it was the refugee camp. Oh. Drop it. That was an accident. What's happened here?
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had, stuffing their pockets. Bloody animals.
Alright, sorry guys, I didn't even notice what that guy said. I will look at it in the video, but I guess we're gonna have to take a break here. Because this guy can't find my house, so I'm gonna have to guide him. Anyway, we're up on the hour, so thanks a lot for watching. Excited, I guess we're not in Baldur's Gate. Still, we're still in Rivington, so let's keep exploring. Next episode, see what else we can get up to. We're already making friends, right? So,
won't get us fed and watered.
There we are. Thanks a lot guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.